Maureen is familiar to Catholic TV viewers from previous appearances, and we talked about her work with the propagation of the faith. Maureen, thanks so much for being with us today. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Jay and Kevin. How are you?
We are doing great. In the midst of the worldwide pandemic, Maureen, what has it meant for the Pontifical Missions? Because it has changed so many things.
It really has. Well, it has and it hasn't. I have to say, last year was a tough year, I think, for many nonprofits. But for us, it meant no mission appeals. So with many churches not open or with many restrictions on them, we didn't have our missionaries visiting parishes. And we do that as well for all our societies. We also had a very limited World Mission Sunday appeal, which is the largest fundraiser we have for the propagation of the faith, one of our 4 societies. And so that really, we took a hit on that. But I have to say, our regular donors just stepped up. They really did. They came to the forefront, and some of them doubled, some of them even just increased just a little bit, knowing that we were hurting. They gave whatever we could. But one of the positive things that came out of the pandemic for us was we started a little volunteer program. We put it in parish bulletins, asking folks if they wanted to learn how to make world mission rosaries, plastic ones like this one, so that we could give them out to every Catholic school kid and every parish faith formation student in the Archdiocese of Boston at no cost. And so we buy the supplies and we mail them out to these volunteers, and I have to tell you, they have been turning these out and they send them back to us. They pay for the postage, so that's their donation besides their time, and it has become a wonderful project, all born out of the pandemic, keeping people busy at home but giving to the missions at the same time. So that's a real positive thing that came for us.
It's been a little bit since we connected last, and you mentioned a few things already, but what are some other things going on with the Boston missions, maybe some things coming up as well?
Well, I have to tell you, we are busy, busy, busy here in the mission office. As soon as the schools reopened, we were working with Missionary Childhood and with all our regular supporters in that way. That's the children's version of our mission societies. And so, of course, we were reconnecting with all of our regular supporters and encouraging new supporters. Our Mission Education Day is usually here at the Pastoral Center, where we invite representatives from schools and parishes. But because we did it over Zoom, we were able to do more than one day. And our largest day, we had over 600 students listening to the missionaries speak from Zambia, from Ireland, from all over the world. It's been great. This year it'll be October 6th, the first day, and Cardinal Sean is actually going to be one of our bigger presenters. He's going to talk about why he became a missionary instead of a diocesan priest, and what his vocation path was. I think the kids are going to be really interested, and hopefully he has some pictures of himself, you know, with dark hair and hair, that will make all the kids really interested.
I wish
to
I had
find
pictures
out.
like that.
Well, you know, the gray is coming, Kevin, so I the same thing. But the other thing that we're really excited about is our new website. We've updated propfaithboston.org. So right now we've launched it just about a week ago, and we are really excited with how update and modern it is. Our front page features the Holy Father, who of course is the head of the Pontifical Mission Societies, and we have 4 societies that we represent. I know here in Boston and in many other dioceses we're referred to as the Propagation of the Faith, but that's really only one of our 4 societies. So each of the societies now has its own dedicated space, and we highlight stories from the missions, news from the missions. We even have a regular blog space that we have regular missionaries and people in the missions writing for us and contributing to it. So it's really going to be a great place to find your mission news. You can sign up to be a regular or recurring donor now. Our old site, you could go and donate, but you couldn't be a recurring donor. So we're really hoping that people will climb on board for that. You can also order our spiritual enrollments, which is really important too, Jay. We're hoping a lot of people will do that through the website.
Yeah, and we've done a few websites here at Catholic TV. It's a big project, right?
It is a big project, and we've been working on it since, I want to say, the beginning of April. So it was a lot of content writing, picture gathering, story gathering, being in touch with people in the missions to really broaden our base. It was really exciting. And the people that we worked with at a company called Arriva, they were outstanding. The team that we worked with that really helped us put together a really coherent, clean, modern, easy to navigate system. They really were wonderful. One of the things that we're really excited about too, going back to missionary childhood, you know, we've always put out monthly materials for teachers, a saint of the month, a country of the month, a prayer service of the month, knowing that not everybody's going to use everything, but, you know, a little bit of mission news for each classroom, for schools and for faith formation. Well, now they can download it from the website. There's an app there that they can use it just in maybe little sound bites instead of the whole lesson plan. But also we now have an archive so that if there's a teacher who just loves saints, like you talked about the Feast of St. Louis today, every single saint that we have done since 2012 is now listed, every country, every prayer service. We have that in a space called the Teacher's Toolbox. And so we're really excited to be able to reach more educators, not just in the Archdiocese of Boston, but around the country, who'll be able to download the mission materials that we create here and use them as a template for forming missionary disciples all over the United States. Wherever, especially Catholic TV, is reaching viewers, we hope that they will go to propfaithboston.org and find Teacher's Toolbox under Missionary Childhood. So we're really thrilled for that.
Well, Maureen, unfortunately, we're out of time. One more time, if people want to learn more about the great work that the Propagation of the Faith does, where would they go?
They go to www.propfaithboston.org. We took Propagation of the Faith, we shortened it to PropFaith, and added the city we love of Boston, propfaithboston.org. Well, that's where you go.
That's a good thing, because for people like me who aren't good spellers, that makes it much easier. Hey,
it sure does.
Maureen, thank you as always, and you have a wonderful day.
Thanks so much, Jay. We really appreciate it. Take care. Have a great day.